Or maybe we're live now. Let me check. All right, there we go. We're live. So what is up, everybody? Let me make sure. Now, before we get started, let me just go ahead and share this to be sure we get some more people on. So let me share this. Boom. What's up? What's up? I see you guys jumping on. Just give me a second here. I'm sharing this to get people on. It's Tuesday night training. Oh, hold on. Alfredo is on. So let me add him on here. Admit. Make him an admin or a co-host. Make co-host. There we go. Oh, he's enjoying cereal or something.
Yeah, I got my high def camera on today. I'm on point.
Well, there we go. Got you all HD and shit.
Guess both of our Bitnamix shirts are being washed.
Yeah. It's in the laundry. All right. So we got you on, your co-host. Let me drop this down, get the slide. I shared this in Bitnamix. So guys, tag your teams too. Obviously this will be running. I'm going to set this to record and we're going to upload also this into the training site to make sure we keep adding more things. So it'll be in the Facebook group. It'll also be in the training site. But today's going to be an interesting topic. It's all around following up. And it's, I think, a very important topic because that's one of the things you should be doing every single day is following up with your inactive users, those who shown interest. They created a free account, but they have yet to obviously create their account. So I got the slide here. Let me make sure that's good. We're good there. I got you guys here on a thing. Let me just also check. Make sure member requests are approved so that those, all right. So we got all the members approved. Everyone who's got access to the group has access to the group. Alfredo, I will start us off and then I'll let you guys go towards the end and share anything else you'd like to add. All right. So let's go right here and get right into it. So you guys should see my screen. And whoop, not that. This one. All right. And following up, inactive partners. So guys, folks, thank you all for being here tonight. This is live training Tuesday, which we do every single Tuesday. Obviously, if schedule permits, if there's nothing, going on in our personal lives or anything going on in the business where we're traveling, we can't get on. But if we can be here, we're obviously here. We look forward to providing Tuesday night trainings every single Tuesday in order to help you out with your Bitnamix business. That's what we're here for. Look, at the end of the day, it's not just about one person, the people at the top or whatever it is, whatever position you're in. It's about helping you and your team duplicate. That's what it's all about because Bitnamix provides you an amazing opportunity to really triple your Bitcoin. And it's important to understand that you're tripling your Bitcoin today at the price it's today. But folks, I'm telling you right now, Alfredo and I did this 3 years ago in 2017. I remember when we were getting into a Bitcoin business when it was around like just over $1,500, I think. And it skyrocketed to freaking $20,000. And I believe we're at the cusp of that right now. So we really want you to get trained up, to understand marketing, to become a better marketer so that you can build and grow your Bitnamix business. You can duplicate it. Your team can duplicate it in order for you to put more Bitcoins into your wallet. Because today, that little bit of Bitcoin could be a few $100s or a few $1,000s. But in a few months, in a year, it could be way more than what it is today, anywhere from 2, 4, 6 times more than what it is today to 10, 20, even 50 times more than what it is today. So That's what we want you all to experience, obviously, by following what we're going to be teaching you here tonight, and then all the other things we provide you as a Bitnamix partner. So go ahead, tag your teams, make sure they're on here. I see about 12, 13 of you on right now. So not as many as we're used to, but I know it is training, so it's only in the Facebook group. You guys will catch the replay. And like I said, actually, let me set this to record right now because the quality will be better from here. So I got to record it now. The quality will be better from here in order to put this into the training site as well. So tonight, it's all about following up with inactive partners. I put together some slides. Alfredo's also got a few slides he's going to share thereafter. I'm going to go through the slides, and then I'm going to show you just simply how to do it. And then there might be a bonus. While I was typing up this presentation, I actually thought about a bonus to give you all and help you all out in order to better grow your business and follow up with your inactive. So you want to stay tuned right now to the end and make sure you stay in this presentation so that I can talk to you about the bonus that I'm going to finish up tonight and get to you guys hopefully no later than tomorrow night for you guys to leverage it and use it as well. So let's go ahead into present mode. And like I said, this is all about following up inactive partners. It's all about looking and downloading all your inactive partners, which I'll show you how you do that, and following up with them. So first and foremost, I want you to understand what following up is. I kind of put it up in the top. It's that's a typo, and sometimes I'm a bit of a typo freak, but right there, be in their face, not there, the other there, but be in their face. Following up is nothing than being in their face. Think about, I like to talk about email following up, just like any company does with you. If you're a member at CVS, at Best Buy, at Walmart, at Fashion Nova, wherever in any business or anyone that you provided your email to, they're probably in your face every single day or multiple times a week. That's what following up is. Today, we're going to talk about specifically following up via email. You can take a lot of the things I'm teaching you today around email, also around Messenger, meaning your Telegram. If you communicate with your leads through Telegram, through Facebook, through Instagram, through WhatsApp, through whatever messenger service, you can take a lot of the principles that you're going to learn tonight and use it in those methods of communication. But today specifically is around email marketing, whether if you have a follow-up sequence, or an autoresponder like you're going to learn about here, or look, if you can't afford an autoresponder, it's too complex. You just want to start out with just sending emails to your own Gmail account. That's fine too. We'll teach you that here towards the end as well. But following up is nothing but being in their face holistically. I mean, you were just always in their face every single day, just like you are with social media. You should be in their face, jamming Bitnamix, throwing Bitnamix, showing more proof, more results, whatever it is around Bitnamix and the opportunity, or Bitcoin proof. That's what your job is when we talk about following up. So first and foremost, the setup. I want to talk about the setup, about being in their face and having a follow-up sequence set up. So if you do have an autoresponder, whether it's Aweber, which is what me and Alfredo use, whether you have GetResponse, whether you're using MailChimp, which is already inside of Builderall, or any other autoresponder out there, at the end of the day, they all pretty much do the same thing. They just function differently. But what you need to do when you get started in Bitnamix, or right now, as you start to improve your marketing skills, is you want to create 3 lists. It's very important that you create 3 email lists in your autoresponder. The first list should be your leads. You can call it Bitnamix leads. I'm just telling you what I personally do, but it's called Bitnamix leads. This is basically everyone who comes to your capture page. So as you share your capture page, your landing page, and people share their information, whether it's their email, their phone number, their name, that's collected in the first list, which is called the leads. Every single person who goes to your capture page, your domain, and they provide their information. That's your leads list. So then your inactives are the people who actually created a free account. Basically, they created an account in Bitnamix. You have your inactive list. And then lastly, you have your active list, your best list. That's your buyer's list. Your active list are those who actually paid the $25 unit level, as well as maybe activated 1 or several matrices. So those are the 3 lists you want to create in Bitnamix. You can also create additional lists, but we'll talk about that more in advanced trainings. But then what you want to do, again, today we're talking about the inactive lists. you want to create a automation. And I'm going to go through this in Aweber and show you how you do this here once we get done with the slides. But you want to move your inactive users from your leads list to your inactive list. And you can actually do this automated. You can automate this entire sequence. This entire setup where you don't have to do anything other than just give Aweber or your autoresponder the list of leads, or the list of your inactive members in order to remove them off your leads list and into your inactive list. And I'll show you how you do that pretty quickly here after we get done with the slides. The next thing is you want to have at least 5 to 7 emails that are already pre-written to go out to your inactive lists. So let me explain what this is. Your leads lists are getting likely 7 to 12, however many emails you created, you set up, you put together for your leads list. This is typically your leads list is getting things like instructions on how to activate, some similar emails like you're an inactive, but your leads lists are getting more reasons and more proofs for them to actually go in and create their free account. Your inactive list, I kind of gave you about seven steps here of what I would do if I'm going to write up a 5 to 7 email script or email follow-up sequence to go to your inactive list. So the first thing that I would write out, and this is in any business, in any email sequence, whether it's your lead or email list, whether it's your leads, inactive and active, you always want to create the very first email, which is kind of like a welcome email, basically the next steps. So think about it. When someone comes to your capture page, they provide their information and then they go to your VSL and they watch the presentation video. Some people might not watch the whole thing. Some people might not read the entire VSL page that you created. Some people might not even do anything with it because, again, we live in a fast world. People are always on the move. They're on their mobile devices and they just saw your video. They saw your publication. They saw your post. They saw your ad. They clicked on it, went through it pretty quick, but didn't watch the whole thing. Well, that first email should be a welcome email and next steps of what them to do in order to continue for your inactive leads. It's in order to basically show them what they do to go from an inactive lead to an active lead. And very, very simple, what I highly recommend is just create a video. Create a video on a page that you load, or you can use one of our videos. Alfredo, I know, is working on some. I've got some as well. But create a welcome video where you basically walk people step by step, grab their hands, walking them through the steps of activating their unilevel, activating 1, 2, or 3 of their matrices, and showing them how to set up their profile and things like that. You can actually copy and get an idea of what to do just from bitnamixtraining.com, the website that we kind of created showing you how to get started. Now, again, I recommend a video. You don't have to. If you want, you can just create a simple video or email telling people, go to bitnamixtraining.com and follow the steps in that training, in those video sequence in order for you to create and activate, in order for you to activate your account, because they already have an account created. That's where they're in your inactive list. So that's what your first email should be. The second day, the next day of your inactive list should be something like reminding them to activate their account. I'm going to tell you right now, and many of you have probably already seen this, you're likely to get maybe 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 people who create an account in Bitnamix, and maybe 2, 3, or 4 might create and actually pay for their account, and possibly maybe one only creates and activates their account. And sometimes you can send 50, 60, 80 people to create a free account and never activate at all. So the second email that I would send out and create would be like a reminder, activate your account. You are inactive. You should activate your account in order to start earning Bitcoins every single day. That should be your second email. Your third email, which goes out on the third day, should be a proof email. Again, testimonial, results, something showing what you or others have had as a result with Bitnamix. The fourth email on the fourth day should be another reminder to activate their account. The fifth email shows steps how to activate their account. Again, look, I've noticed you haven't activated your account. Here's the steps once again to activate your account. 6, a proof email. And then 7th, maybe something around Bitcoin, Bitcoin surge, the value of Bitcoin, why it's important to be invested in Bitcoin and be in a Bitcoin business like Bitnamix, and so forth. So again, I just share with you here about 7 different subjects or 7 different titles, or actually 7 different topics that you can talk about in your email sequence. But what I ask you to stay tuned and stay on, and that's why I put a little asterisk. Actually, hold on. Let's stay on to the end of this video so that you can understand what bonus I'm going to give away. I'll get some ideas from Alfredo, but I haven't even talked about this with Alfredo, but I'm going to have a bonus here at the end of this video for those of you who tune in. Obviously, if you're watching this in the replay, you're going to see the bonus underneath this video, but we're going to provide you a little bonus here with those emails for your inactive list. Following up simply with your email follow-up, you should follow up at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now, understand these 5 to 7 emails I just listed, that is your follow-up sequence. Those are automated broadcasts that's going to go out on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th day. However, following up aside from that is just personal broadcasts you send out day to day. Because you have to understand, if you only type up 5 or 7 emails on your follow-up sequence to your inactive list, well, once they get those 5, 7 emails, they're never getting an email ever again for you. So what I highly recommend is then once you set up your automated follow-up sequence, create a broadcast 3 to 4 times a week. You might wonder, well, what should I be telling these people 3 to 4 times a week? Well, I kind of give you an example here of what you should be typing out just based on what you have to give them and offer them as being a Bitnamix member. And thanks to what we have here in Bitnamix, you guys have a pretty easy week in terms of following up with your inactive lists, because on Monday, you'll see some examples of what you can do on Mondays here on the next slide. But on Tuesday, every Tuesday, we do one of these. We do a training. So every single Tuesday in the morning and the afternoon, hit them a couple times before 9 p.m., hit your inactive list and tell them, look, one of the benefits of being a Bitnamix members is becoming a master marketer in this industry. So Tuesdays, tune in to our training and send them to the training website. Eventually, they're going to get the value from Alfredo, from me, from other leaders from time to time, that they're eventually going to say, you know what, I want to get started because I want to start generating some money aside as a side to also learning how to become a better marketer. Wednesdays, the very next day, send them the replay. Most people probably didn't watch it today, so send them the replay on Wednesday. Thursdays, we have a presentation video. That's exactly what we're there for. We're there to follow up. We're there to present the opportunity. We're there to convert your leads into paying members. So on Thursday, send a follow-up sequence, send a broadcast to your members, to your inactive list on attending the presentation video at that evening that Alfredo and myself will be doing. And on Friday, what do you think you'll do? On Friday, you're going to send them the replay. Hey, did you miss last night's business presentation on how so many different partners are earning Bitcoins every single day? Check out this link, click this link, watch the video to uncover the secrets on how to triple your Bitcoin, whatever it is. We'll give you some ideas of what to type up, but that's what you would send out on Friday on the replay. Same thing like on Wednesday on the replay with the trainings. Saturday and Sunday, some examples on the next screen. So what would you send out on Mondays, Saturdays, and Sundays when you don't have the Tuesday and Thursday trainings? Well, lead with value. Share something of value. Share something of knowledge, whether it's around the Bitcoin bull run that I shared about, whether it's around training or education, just teaching them finances or teaching them, maybe getting them to wake up. Like when I hear the word value, it's about showing people how much things they're missing out in life by just following what society or what the world tells them they need to do. So at the end of the day, in my beliefs, because I was there, I was brainwashed once, we're taught where you just have to go, do very good in school, go to college, get a good job, and then hopefully you make enough after and you pay off all your debt from the house and the cars and the wedding, from everything you do, that you work for 40 years and then you can retire off of 40% of what you used to make. Well, that's not really living, but you have an opportunity here with Bitnamix to share with them something that disrupts that cycle, that disrupts that way of life with what we have here, where you have time freedom, location freedom. You also have money freedom, financial freedom, thanks to Bitcoin and the way Bitcoin seems to go. So lead with value and provide things that keeps people reading and tuning in and maybe just amused by what you have to share. Share proof, share results, share some pain points, share contests. There's a contest running every single day. There's a contest right now going on. Share the results. Talk about who's in first place so that you're working yourself up to that $1,000 prize of first place. And then also your other emails are call to action. Quite simply, you can just simply send out an email that just says simply, Where do I subject line, where to send this Bitcoin? And then in the body, just simply send, hey, I have Bitcoin to send you. Check out this video. And that's it. I mean, just call to action post, simple. Not every email has to be a long typed out paragraph or story of what you have to share. But again, just some pretty simple and ideas that you can type up on Mondays, Saturdays, and Sundays that you can follow up at least 3 to 4 times a week, aside from the other emails or ideas that I gave you. Alfredo's going to give you some more ideas here soon, but those are just a few that I shared with you. Take a photo of the webinar and you watch and share it. That's from another post. But if you don't have an autoresponder, use Gmail or other internet service providers and basically follow the same instructions. So if you don't have Aweber, let me stop share, and then I'm going to go back to share it and actually show you how to do some of this pretty quickly. And then I'm going to get to Alfredo to share what he's got to share with you guys. But if you don't have Aweber, you don't have GetResponse, you don't have MailChimp through Builder, if you don't have an automatic email autoresponder, then very simply, folks, all you need to do is just grab the emails from your inactive list, put them in, paste them all into your send body into the email for Gmail, and then put a subject line and send them an email. That's the same thing. It's just there's more steps. It's a little harder. It's not going to automate things for you. There's more work involved on your part. But look, we all start at different levels, and we're all at different levels, and we are at different levels. So it's important that you have at least a system in place, whether it's just using your free Gmail, Yahoo, or any of those accounts and sending out emails that way. So before I let Alfredo go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I am actually going to go into Aweber and show you all how you simply do this pretty quick. I'm not going to take up too much time. That's the right account. I'm not going to take up too much time showing you everything, but very, very simply. And again, I know not everyone uses Aweber. You guys might use GetResponse. You guys might use MailChimp. You guys might use everything. At the end of the day, just follow whatever steps they have in place. It's all the same thing. You just have to follow different steps. But very simply, what you have to do is create the list. So you should have the list. In my case, you can see that I have a Bitnamix inactive list and a Bitnamix leads list. As you can see, I have both lists. My active list, I actually haven't even created yet. But on my inactive list, if I go to my Bitnamix inactive list, simply what you need to do is go to your Bitnamix account. Let me pull it up here on this other screen. And let me pull up a demo account here real quick to show you where you find your inactive list. There it is. Log in. Users. We'll go here. Log in. All right. Bring it over here so you guys can see. So here I am on this account right here. So very simply, in order to get your inactive list, you go to your downline up in the top. You guys should be able to see this. But up in the top, you go to My Downline. You click on Inactive Downline, and there's your entire list of all your inactive members. So simply, all you need to do is click on the Download the CSV. It's going to download the file. There it is down in the bottom where it's downloaded on my Chrome browser. So now I can simply just go to my Aweber account, make sure, very, very important, whether Aweber GetResponse, make sure you're working on the right account. So Bitnamix inactive list here, when you're actually on this list right here, what you're going to do is go to subscribers and then click on add subscribers. Once you do that, again, I know it's different depending on what autoresponder you use, but just follow the prompts. It's going to be pretty similar, just different maybe words or names they use. But in my case, since I'm importing Bitnamix inactive list, I'm importing multiple. So I click on import multiple. Right here, it's asking for me to drop the file. I'm just going to click here to browse, go to my downloads, and it should be the very first thing on this computer. There it is right here, today. Data export. I double click on this. And what this is simply, it's all the data that was provided on that CSV file, user ID and email ID. So in this, for user ID, I would just simply keep it as user ID. This is basically going to tell Aweber that whatever information is in user ID, put it under a field for user ID. Whatever is under email ID, it's obviously email. So I will tell Aweber that those are emails. Again, this is just telling Aweber what data you're providing them. User ID is user ID, email ID is email. Next, I click on confirm. It's asking me, decide if you want your subscribers to confirm. I am not. I'm clicking on no, they do not need to confirm to join my list. This is just because, not because, but if you hit yes, what's going to happen is all of these 140, however many it was, all of those people are going to get an automatic email asking them to confirm the subscription to this email list. They're already on my inactive list. There's no reason to have them reconfirm the subscription. So to make it simple and easy, just click on no, they do not need to confirm to join the list. It could be different depending on what other program you're having. Adding tags is a little bit more advanced. In my case, I would put inactive and I would put today's date, 11/10/2020. This is just for my personal notes for me to know when I look at this user how they got to this list, and I'm just telling them that it was an inactive list that I uploaded on November 10th, 2020. You don't have to do this. This is just more advanced if you want to personally add a tag to this subscribers, to every one of these subscribers in your autoresponder. Next is background info. Again, by law, you have to have permission to have these people's emails. And obviously you have them because they provided to you in your capture page. So in this case, they just want to confirm, how did you get this email list? And in this case, they signed up on my website. I would simply just provide my, right here, I would simply provide my domain, whatever domain you have, and then just provide that right here. So again, this is just for the legality of it. You just can't go out and add random emails to your autoresponder. People have to ask to be subscribed. So all of these people obviously came in for my domain. Every single person that's in my Bitnamix back office came in through my domain. No one comes into Bitnamix under me without going through my funnel. So I just provide my funnel, my domain, and then let us know if you're importing these from another email provider. If you were bringing these, actually just skip this. No, I don't have to explain what this is. We're not bringing this from GetResponse or another email provider. This is all coming from our own personal list. So just click on no. You would click on submit your import, and that's it. Your import is processing. Now, depending on how long you've had your autoresponder, this could take a few seconds or a few minutes, or it could take a few hours. Typically for me, because I've had this account for a while, most of these will get done pretty instantly. Let me click on import history, and it'll tell me, yeah, already today at 9:27, 139 submitted, and actually 57 of them were new because I already did an upload about a month ago. I uploaded 83, so there's only really 57 new ones. And there you go. So 82 people, I'm sorry, 82 were not added. 139 were submitted and 57 new ones were added. So that's it. That's as simple as how you get your list from your inactive list from Bitnamix and import it in here. Then from there, you got to go to your follow-up sequence and create a follow-up sequence for these people to get automatic emails. Or you can create the broadcast, which I shared with you in the training, or you can create just random emails to hit them up 3 to 4 times a week minimum. You can hit them up every day if you want, but at minimum, you should send emails 3 to 4 times a week and always be in their face in order to get their attention. So that's basically how you import your list. You build your list in your autoresponder. If you don't have an autoresponder, before I let Alfredo go, and I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, I don't want this to go an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I know we can lose people when we go too much. But I gave you the ideas. You guys can go back and watch the replay on ideas and things. Stay tuned. I got a little bonus, and I'll give you guys a little shortcut on what to do thereafter. But once you create emails, you know how to create emails. You'll learn how to do that as well. Just follow the instructions. It's pretty simple. Drag and drop and create your emails and send them out, and that's it. Send them to your Bitnamix inactive list, and you're good to go. If you don't have an autoresponder, then very simply, this is all you need to do. You go to your Gmail, you open up your file. Once you get your inactive list, let me click on the CSV file and open it up. And it's as simple as just hit compose email. Put this in a full screen. It's as simple as just opening up your Gmail, getting a full email, get all of the emails that you just downloaded. Where's my finder? There it is, downloads. We're going to open up this CSV file. And here you go, folks. Just, oops. I accidentally clicked on one of them, but all you need to do is, where did it go? Is I think it's shift or command. Hold on. Nope, shift. Shift and go all the way down. Just select the emails. Shift all the way down, all the way down. Here we go. Give me a second, folks. Copy all these emails. There you go, 140 emails. Control copy. And then go back to your Gmail and paste. There you go. That's how simple you send out an email if you don't have an autoresponder. Put your subject, put your information in there, and then just go ahead and follow up and send whatever email it is that you're looking to send them, whether it's sending them to the training, a replay of the training, sending them to the presentation videos on Thursdays, a replay of the presentation videos, or if you're just creating some random post with some proof, some results, contests, maybe some Bitcoin information, Bitcoin facts, some call to action emails, and so forth. Just go ahead and create that. And that's how simple you can follow up with members, with inactive members, even if you don't have an autoresponder. So I'm going to stop my share, take a sip of water. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts if you took something out of that. Again, stay tuned to the end because I do have a little bonus that I'm going to give you guys, you all, in order to get started and sending out emails yourself. Alfredo, you there?
Yes, sir. Great stuff. You pretty much nailed mostly everything on the head. So I'll make it simple. I'll just put a few cliff notes that I have in conjunction to what you already went over, and then we could let people resume their lives. Who's getting value from this so far? I know I am. I mean, this stuff, a lot of these things we already know, but the more repetitive they are, the more they stick to us and we understand them better. And they just become second nature, where a lot of you people, I know that you're watching this for the first time. You're like, oh my God, this is so much to remember. It's not. It seems like a lot of steps, but it's not. It literally could take you like maybe a day or two of just really watching this training, taking notes, and then applying the steps step by step. And like I said, we're on a mission. I don't know what his bonus is because he didn't tell me, but we are on a mission to make this even easier for you guys. I know that for a fact because, listen, I understand that when you first join an opportunity like this, or maybe you just haven't had this kind of consulting or coaching, it's overwhelming. It may seem overwhelming. It may be difficult for some of you. Some of you already know this stuff. So this is just like, okay, this makes sense. But we want you guys to just go out there and just start making money. Like, that's it. We don't want you to worry about all the trials and tribulations that we had to go through when we first started. So that's why we're here, to give you these kind of like on a silver platter, give you these steps so you guys could just go gung-ho with your business. There are going to be some things you still have to do that we can't do anything about because that's just business, but we are doing our best to give you everything, every tool, every resource available possible so that you guys can just go ahead running. So let me see. Where did you leave off at?
Hold on, Alfredo. Give me 30 more seconds because Corey just mentioned something I forgot and it's important. So folks, look, if you're going to use Gmail, if you're using Gmail, Corey just mentioned something that's absolutely 1,000% right. Don't send, this is actually wrong. You don't want to send these emails here. So don't do this. This is a big no-no. What you want to do is, you see right here where it says BCC. Let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on. All right. That's a little bit, okay, that's way better. So as you can see here, what you want to do is never send, if you're using, compose. If you're using Gmail, Yahoo, or any free email, and Corey, thanks for sending this, never send the emails to the two. Always go to BCC, click on BCC. If you don't know what this is, CC is carbon copy, BCC is blind carbon copy. This means that these are people that are going to also get the email, but it's not necessary for them. It's not to them. These are just people being copied on it. Carbon copy, blind carbon copy. So you want to BCC all of them. So all the emails should go under BCC. And again, the reason for that is in order for the people not to see these emails. Because what'll happen is if you do it the way I showed it first and you put them onto the two, everyone in this email list is going to see who it all went to. So they'll find all these email accounts, and then you're no longer protecting people's privacy if you're sharing all these emails. So again, very important. BCC, that's the way you send the email if you're using a free email provider. Corey, thanks for sharing that, man. I completely forgot about that. I don't do that, but that is something important.
What's the limit? Do you know if there's a limit?
I don't know. I've never, I mean,
I don't use this method either, only because once you're at once you have a certain amount of emails, this is just not the way to go. We're just referring to people who maybe got a handful of prospects, a handful of emails to deal with. Nothing in the substantial amounts. Once you reach the hundreds or thousands of emails, you can't really use a Gmail method. It's not going to work, or else there will be no autoresponder in place, and that's what it's for. So but the importing feature, it's real easy, guys. If you're having new people come in your business every single day, all you gotta do is take 10 minutes to do this once a day, is to refresh your list. What I mean, and I'm gonna go over this in a second, you just literally move your leads to your members, move your members to your team. That's it. The point of that, and this is one of the mistakes I made that I really want you guys to understand why I'm stressing this. I used to have everyone all on the same list, getting the same kind of emails. And what would happen is that people that were leads and people that already joined the business and our teams were getting the same email. And that really hurt hurt the effect of it, because a lot of people would stop opening them because they didn't pertain to them. And then the message that did pertain to them, they wouldn't open because they didn't know if it belonged to them or leads. So it's called segmenting. So what I did, I segmented. Ever since we've done that, we started doing that in our MIC system. Basically, once they create an account, they don't get emails that are telling them to create an account anymore. It doesn't make sense to. They're already in. Once they're in, they're going to follow up on what to do next. Once they're in on those steps, then they'll get moved to another list, stuff like that. So that's all, guys. It's really, it may sound like a lot, but it's not. It's that this is so important to keep your business running smooth and successful. Is that you actually treat this like a business. Get your emails, get your list in the right order. That way, people are getting the messages that they're supposed to get. That's all. So let me show my screen now.
At the end of the video, guys, I'll show you how to quickly segment, like Alfredo just talked about with Aweber. If you have Aweber, I'll show you guys all how to segment people that are inactive to be removed from your leads and put into your inactive, or unsubscribe from your leads when they're put into your inactive list.
Yeah, and another thing is that can be all automated. Once you set it up once, it's automated. Aweber will move certain emails through the list depending on the rule you set. It's like I said, don't get overwhelmed by these terminologies, Aweber, autoresponder, segmenting rules. They're just terms. It's really a simple process. You just can't send the same message to everyone because it doesn't apply to everyone. That's all. And we're just showing you how to do it. So here, I'm going to go, I think over here. So my thing is creating a welcome page. I've done this for the past several businesses, and I find it very, very helpful. And I'm sure you're going to find it very helpful, because we're trying to run a business. We don't have time to literally hold every single person by the hand and show them every single thing to do, especially when everything's already back there. But I understand some people, they just prefer to be handheld for whatever reason. It's just the way they are used to things. So we have to kind of incorporate some methods for those people. So I always create a welcome page, and a welcome page helps out so much because it literally gives everyone the steps right there and then, without you having to go and explain to this person, that person, this person, that person, this person, the same exact thing that you just explained to 10 people yesterday. All right. You need to go out there and run your business, not have the business run you. So creating a welcome page, and guys, you see at the bottom, it says, here's my welcome page. I actually created that. I actually did the video recording today, and that page is ready to go. And for those who stick around, I'm going to actually allow you guys to have access to that page as well. And I'll show you in a minute. So you can use ClickFunnels to create a welcome page with the steps. The steps are how to, what to do next. Okay. And I'm going to show you in a second when I open up the welcome page. You want to send the welcome page to your new members via email. I didn't enlarge this. You want to send a welcome page to your new members via email, okay, as soon as they create an account with Bitnamix. You also want to add that welcome page to your follow-up sequence. The same thing. Once they create an account, based on what we told you guys, when you have a leads list, members and a team list, you want to send that welcome page to your members list, not to your leads. Your leads, all they did was raise their hand and said, I'm interested to know what this is, but they didn't quite join yet. Joining means they went and actually created an account. Once they create an account, they're no longer your lead. They're actually in your Bitnamix back office, which is a stronger version of a lead because they actually create an account. 99% of times they use their real information, real email, because the only way they're going to get access to the account is by using an email, a real email. So that's a stronger lead. So now they're in your Bitnamix back office under inactive, right? Because they haven't quite activated their account yet. Those are the ones that get the welcome page, because the welcome page is actually going to show them what to do next. You want to add that to your follow-up sequence of your members list. Also, when people join through social media, through one of your Facebook posts or Instagram, very simple. Send them, once they join, have them do something. Have them, give them an action step. Say, hey, listen, once you create an account with Bitnamix, please come back and let me know you're done. That's worked so well for me in the past, where I've had people actually join the opportunity, and in order for them to get the vital information they needed next, they have to respond to me saying, I'm done. So literally, if you have 5 to 10 people creating free accounts and they're coming back to your Facebook and Messenger saying, I'm done, I mean, that's not a lot of work, guys. I mean, I've had hundreds of people do that every day. And at that point, I used to hire a VA to respond to all those people. That's not a lot of work, guys. If you put a post up, you get 100 people to look at it, you get 50 people to be interested, you send them all the link, 10 people actually join, then all you're doing is responding to this 10 people through Facebook or through Instagram or whatever forms that you got them to join you with, and you're sending them the welcome page. You don't have to literally sit there and talk to each and every person and tell them exactly what to do. Everything is on the welcome page. So you send them the link through Facebook. Basically, once they join, say, hey, I'm done, I'm in, what do I do next? And then your response will be, awesome, I'm glad you took action. I created this page just for you, and it's going to show you exactly what to do next. Follow the steps. And then you send them the welcome page. The welcome page will have all the steps, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. So you send it through Facebook, Instagram, text, Telegram, Google Voice, anywhere else that you're promoting your program. I use Google Voice. I used to use it. I'm not using it right now, but I still have it. Instead of having people, message you on your personal line, you want to be able to disconnect your personal life from your business. So if everyone had your personal number, it's kind of tough to kind of separate the two. So what I usually do is use Google Voice. So when I'm ready to work, when I'm ready to respond, I can simply log in and check my messages. That's up to you. You guys can give me a phone number. It's really up to you, depending on what kind of volume you're looking at. But I like to separate the two. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to show you guys my welcome page real quick and show you how this works. How do I exit? Okay. Let me go over. You guys still see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my welcome page, guys. Okay, here's a video that I recorded earlier today. As you can see, I'm still wearing the same shirt, right? So I made this video today, very simple. Made a video. All I did was record on screen, go over the steps in detail, put it on YouTube, put it on the page. Done deal. It's done. I never have to do this again. That's a beautiful part. I can now send this all to all my inactive members, all the future members, and it's done. I don't have to sit there and explain it to nobody. This will not only increase your conversion rates, it will save your sanity, and it will help you grow your business, because you don't have to sit there and babysit every single person. It's all done. It's not complicated, guys. It's not. But my video, I took 15 minutes out of my life to record it, put it up, and show people. So all I did was what you see me doing now. That's all I did. I went through each and every step. And check this out, guys. Every step on this page is all you need to have your Bitnamix business up and going. I showed them how to create a Bitcoin wallet if they never created one. Very simple. And I link them over to blockchain. I showed them where they can buy some. And I also created this page with some trusted sources where they can buy Bitcoin. All right, that's step 2. Obviously, without a wallet and without Bitcoin, they can't even do this business. So they have to go through these steps regardless. Now, for those who already have a wallet, look, I tell them to skip to step 2. For those who already have Bitcoin, I tell them to skip to step 3. So I'm speaking to everyone, people that are new, people that already have prior, experience with Bitcoin. Step 3, activate the Bitnamix account. Nothing will happen until they do that. So they might as well just do it now and get it over with. There's nothing to think about. There's no business if they don't activate it. So this takes them over to the login page where they log in, and I showed them how to, on this video, I showed them how to activate their account. Once they activate the account, I showed them how to get access to our training site. They click here, it takes them over to the training site. So everything is done. And then on top of it, the final step, join a community. Telegram channel, community group, Facebook group, follow us on Instagram, and then here's my info to contact me if they need me. That's it. And there's some testimonials, and there's going to be a lot more by the end of this week. Don't worry about that. We have so many testimonials, I just didn't have time to put them all up. But guys, this is my welcome page. This is probably one of the most important pages in your business, because this takes people from interested in joining to actually activating their account, which is how the money is made, and moving forward. Okay. Once they do this, they're basically hooked up. They got access to their training site. They have their business. They have all the community channels. Now they have access to us. If this is not your page, if this is your page, you're sending to your people. Now you just bridge the gap and they have access to us and everything else that we have to offer. So this is it. This is the bridge. Welcome. This is the main page that takes them from one side to the next, guys. And this also allows you to add your personal touch. So how many of you actually like this page and like what you saw? Let me stop sharing for a minute. I know there's a little lag.
I like it.
Yeah, I was working on this page, and I actually finished recording the video and all that stuff today. It's on YouTube and all that stuff. So very simple, guys. And I don't know what Dios has to show you. So I'm just going to tell you what I have and let him do his part. Hopefully he has $1 million that he wants to give away to me somewhere. And that's the exciting part. But nah, guys, so here's the deal. Look, I see love it. Congrats to Jasmine, who had one of her members upgrade today, and Jean, who went to level 7. I think she's on Corey's team somewhere. Lori, Lucy, you guys are awesome. And just by being on this webinar, you get to learn this stuff. So here's the deal. I am going to give everyone access to this funnel. And we have another funnel. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the very beginning when we pre-launched, we had a done for you funnel, very professionally laid out. We still have that. You guys can get that too. So we're going to give you all the funnel steps. Okay, everything that I create, Dios creates, whoever we pay someone to create it, whoever does it, we're going to give you access to all of that. The only thing you're going to need is a ClickFunnels account. If you have one, great. If you don't have one, you can get like a 14-day free trial, and you can actually import all these funnels straight into your account. You don't have to recreate them. We did all the work for you guys, okay? So for those who are asking for follow-ups and asking for funnels, and we're going to do the best we can, because this is the same exact material that I'm personally using for my own marketing. So it doesn't get any better than that, only because I am going to do the best that I could do to make sure that the stuff works for me. Now, you guys, I recommend tweak, change, you might want to re-record that video and put your own face to it, go over the steps, but it's already built. You don't have to do the buttons. You don't have to do the links. None of that stuff goes to me. It's all generic. It goes to a blockchain wallet. It goes to the page where people can buy Bitcoin. It goes to their back office. It's all generic. So it doesn't matter who uses the page. And even if there was something on there that went to me specifically, you could always swap it out in your own account. So that doesn't matter. But I'm telling you that this page is ready to go. You can even use my video, because in the video I mentioned that if this is another team member who's showing this to you, it doesn't matter. They click through the steps. It's the same thing. It's going to take them to the same place. So it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But you just want to change, obviously, your contact info at the bottom. But I definitely recommend to take 5 to 10 minutes out your life and just record the video. Now, if you don't want to show your face for whatever reason, if you're shy, camera shy, that's fine. You can just do a screen share and talk over it. Okay. I recommend giving people a personal touch. The reason why is because they joined you, right? At some point, they saw an ad that you posted, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, somewhere on social media. I just recommend that you re-record the video and use your own. It's very simple. You just record it and swap out the YouTube link, and it's done. You save it, it's done. The funnel, everything's already there. But for every reason, if you don't want to, it's good to go regardless. You can use my video. It explains it very thoroughly, easy to do. But I always recommend that you create your own. You can use YouTube, you can use Vimeo, whatever you want. And then obviously at the bottom, you want to switch out your information. Make sure that it's your Telegram stuff, whatever, for common sense. But that's it. That page will have an opt-in page. We'll have a sales funnel. We'll have all of that stuff, guys. And here's something I didn't tell you, that we're also going to provide follow-up emails for all the list. Okay. By the end of the week, we'll have the funnels. We'll have the follow-up emails for you guys. So for those who have ClickFunnels, you can just import them. For those who have Aweber or any other autoresponder, you can literally just copy and paste the emails, put them into your autoresponder. If you don't have Aweber, it's whatever you use, or you could just send it through Gmail. It's totally up to you. Or for those who are using Builderall, you can do the same thing. I'll find out. Dios, can we recreate those funnels in Builderall? I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those who have Builderall accounts, we'll have that done for you. Literally, if you have Builderall, you can just use the same funnels there. They have their own autoresponder. We'll have one of our experts go over all of that for you guys, give you some training. I'm not an expert at Builderall. I'm just being honest. So I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm a little bit more keen to ClickFunnels and Aweber, so that's my thing. I'll teach you guys how to use that. Dios is good with that stuff, but Builderall is just not my it's not my expertise. It's a great system. I'm just not the expert in it. So we'll have one of our experts who's also part of Bitnamix teach you how to use the same stuff with Builderall. So you have the funnels, emails, everything. The point is, guys, we want to give you everything done for you so you can literally just focus on getting traffic and letting the system do everything automatically. This is a true autopilot system. We're going to even make it more autopilot for you by giving you all this stuff. So by end of the week, look out for emails, look out for the posts on Telegram, Facebook. We'll give you guys all the goods. And I'll bring it back to Dios and let him close it up with his surprise bonus.
He gave away the surprise. It was
I
I was going to basically type up 5 or 7 emails for your inactive follow-up list. So that's a bonus. So Alfredo already give it up. You know, we're always trying to do giveaways and bonuses and things like that. But yeah, that's what I was going to do is type up 5, 7 emails for the inactive list and give them up to everybody. So look, guys, at the end of the day, we just want you duplicating. We want you guys. And the thing is, Alfredo just said it. Like what we do is all systematic. We have processes and system to everything. And look, I understand it takes time to get there, but we're going to show you how that's possible and how we do that and how you can do that too, because you need it. That's the way you convert. That's the way when people ask us, how do we convert? How do we follow up? It's all done automatically for us. Now it's because we did the work ahead of time. So when we got started in Bitnamix, we prepared a lot of this thing in order for our system to have the process in place. So when traffic comes through, there's a step. Just like I said at the beginning of this, when you give CVS your email, you're going to start getting things. So if you go pick up a prescription, you're going to get an email about that prescription. And then you're going to get coupons and savings or specials or promotions and things like that. So that's exactly what we set up. And that's what you need to become also in order to improve and increase your conversion rate. Because a lot of you I know get stuck on wondering, why are people not activating? Why are people not turning on? Well, if you're not providing value, if you're not providing information, or like the presentation said, if you're not in their face consistently every single day, they're going to forget about you and they're going to find something else. At the end of the day, you're either going to sell them or someone else will. I mean, we're all being sold every single day. So before we end this, we got 9:54. Let me just do one more thing. And it's...
I actually had to share one more slide.
Oh,
but you can go ahead, guys. You're gonna teach them real quick how to do the. Okay, so this is the automation rule inside Aweber. Basically, this is how you move people around the list. Again, don't get overwhelmed. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have everything labeled out for you step by step. We're showing you now. For those who are already familiar with this, you can just knock it out and do this now. For those who need to rewatch this again or see it step by step, we got you covered. We'll do that, step by step. But again, guys, it's very simple what we're going to show you. This is another layer of automation that Aweber allows, which allows you to move members from one list to the other. Once you set the rule one time, you don't have to do it again. So it's pretty much said and done for you guys. And then stay on, because when he's done with that, I have one more slide to show you, which is basically sums up everything we talked about.
Yeah, so like Alfredo said, basically the reason for this automation is in order for there's communication differences. So my leads get something specific, and my inactive list gets something specific, and my active list gets something specific. So think about it, in order for people to come into my leads list, and if they became inactive, well, if I load them into my inactive list, which I already did, you guys saw me at the beginning of this video, we loaded 100 and some people into my inactive list. Well, we don't want those same people in my leads list. So what we do is, when you're within your Bitnamix inactive list, you go to your list options, list automation. So again, list options, list automation. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a subscriber automation. So right here where it says the plus add automation, very simple. Just click on this and it's going to tell you what you're looking to do. And what we're going to do is we're subscribed to list, been active. Actually, we're going to go back because this is unsubscribed from inactive list. So what we need to do is in terms for Aweber, I need to go to my Bitnamix leads list. This is where everyone comes into. And within my Bitnamix leads list, I need to, again, same place, list options, list automation. I need to add the automation here. And then there's three options. Unsubscribe from Bitnamix leads when subscribing to blank. This is what we want. We don't want this one, unsubscribe from this one, unsubscribe from that. No, we don't want that one. We want the first one. Basically, what this is telling me is we're unsubscribing this email from my Bitnamix leads when subscribing to, and I got to go find the Bitnamix inactive list. So very simple. Just read it, and it explains exactly what's happening. Unsubscribe from your leads Bitnamix list when subscribing to your Bitnamix inactive list. So if I save this, what's going to happen now is if I go to my subscribers, not under Bitnamix leads. So for all these leads that are in my Bitnamix inactive list, all of these people, as you can see, actually already happened right here. Actually, no, that was an older one. But these people here are subscribed here, but could end up but will be unsubscribed from my Bitnamix list because they've been subscribed to this list. You see what I'm saying? I know it's a little confusing when you say it too much, but what's happening is the people that get loaded here into my inactive list are being automatically removed or unsubscribed from my leads list so that they're not getting lead emails. They're only going to be getting the inactive list emails. I think I explained that much slower and simpler that way. So
yeah. And the reason why that's super important, because the links in the emails are going to be different.
Yeah.
Remember, when they're a lead, all they did was see the opportunity. They didn't quite join yet. So you want to keep sending them back to the opportunity page where they can learn more about it. Once they create an account, they don't need to watch that. You want to get that out the way. Now you're going to send them the welcome page link, which I already provided for you guys. Once you do that, you're good. Now they're going to take the steps necessary to activate their account. Once they activate account, they don't need to see the welcome page anymore. All they need to do is get on the team page, which just means they're on your team, they're paid, they're active, they're on the last step. And now you're just going to send them over to training. Well, actually, the slide I was going to show you covered all of that. So hold on. I'm losing my marbles here. Sandra says info overload. I get it. I'm like that too. So I'm like a little too much, but it's really not that difficult. It's just you have to take the time to slow it down and watch, step by step. But here, I'll make it easy for you guys. Here's the recap. It's everything we talked about. Okay, take a picture of this, save it, watch the replay, understand where we're coming from. Okay, to sum it all up, this is your entire business. This is everything from A to Z. You're sending traffic.
Put it in present mode so they can see it bigger.
Yeah. Okay, so all you're doing is sending traffic to your website. That's obvious. Okay, nothing happens unless you're getting traffic. And on top of that, for those who feel like they don't have a following or not like that, don't worry about it. We have done for you traffic sources as well. We already have one inside a training area. We'll add more as we find the ones that are appropriate for our business. Send traffic to your website. Step 2, Follow up with your leads on your leads list. These are people that entered an email and saw the video. That's it. That's all they did. If they haven't created an account yet, no problem. Send them proof. Give them more reasons to join the opportunity. And again, myself and Dios, we're going to provide you with the follow-up emails to convince them to join. Once they join, okay, well, actually, you reach out to them via all the steps we mentioned earlier. Meaning, if they took interest on Facebook, from Facebook posts, something like that, you could also reach them via Messenger. Okay. Now, once they actually create an account with Bitnamix, then you move them from your leads list, which is just an email, to the members list, which means now they actually create an account there in your back office. Okay. Then you're going to send those new members, Bitnamix members, the welcome page, which I showed you with all the steps of what to do next. And the reason why this is so important, specifically when it comes to Bitcoin, there's a couple more steps involved that some people either A, are totally foreign to it, or B, they know what to do and they just need to move forward. Regardless, we're going to show them the steps, which is get a wallet and get Bitcoin, because typically with regular opportunities that don't involve crypto, they just going to use a debit card or credit card, which you don't have to show them how to use. They're already accustomed to it. So with this, some people who don't know anything about it, we already explained getting a Bitcoin wallet, and I really dumbified it to the point where it's like I literally held my wallet up and said, that's all it is. It's all it is. Okay. Anyway, those steps are already explained on the welcome page. You don't have to do that. So send a new members to the welcome page with the steps of what to do next. Once they're actually paid and active, which means they move from your inactive list on Bitnamix to your active list. That means they actually paid the 25. They got some matrices or whatever. Then they get moved over to your team list inside of Aweber. So now they no longer need the steps. They're already involved. Okay, they already joined. They already took action. Now they just need training. They just need training. They just need your support. They just need to know what's going on with the business. So those are the kind of emails they're going to get. And those are usually just broadcasts. We're going to be broadcasting. All you got to do is copy them, broadcast them to your list. Again, we'll supply you with all the necessary steps. You guys don't have to worry about writing and creating all of this stuff at first. You'll get the swing of it, and then you'll be sending emails out on your own once you understand how it works. The last thing is follow up with your team. Give them all the value, training, update, support to help them build their business, which I just explained. And that's really it, guys. Your part is done, okay? This is you building your business and helping them build theirs. Think about it. If you're doing this, if you made it to step 8, that means you got people on your team. You did your part. Now you go back to step 1. Send more traffic, okay? And for the most part, all these steps are going to be systematic, like Dio said. They're all going to be systematic. Once you take the time to create these steps and systematic procedures once, you don't have to do it again. Literally, your job will be to send traffic every day, right? Because the system, Aweber and Bitnamix, is going to do the rest. It's going to take them through all these hoops and steps automatically. The welcome page, everything's going to be done. Your job will be to make sure that the appropriate list are getting the appropriate emails, which means your paid members are the paid list, your inactive list, your leads on the leads list. Once you import them, like Dio showed you, Aweber is going to move them around where they need to go, depending on who subscribed where. That's it. Your job is done. Your most important list will be your Bitnamix paid list. Those are customers. Those are people that actually pay to join your business. That's your most valuable list. Okay. So once they make it to that point, you're done. You're done, and you gave them the steps. So you're really doing, that's it. This is your business. This is how you build your Bitnamix business, and this is how you train your team to do exactly the same thing. There's no magic. There's no things that we're hiding from you guys. This is it. I just gave you everything. I don't know. Deal, did I miss something? Like literally, this is it, guys.
That's it.
This is it. This builds your business. And the reason why it may sound like this is it, yeah, this is it, because we're also including ourselves in this procedure. When you're sending them to training and value, we're helping you with that, because they're coming on these calls that we're doing for you guys. You don't have to sit here and do this. We'll do it for you every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Just send them here. Just send them here. Those emails that your team should be getting is telling them to come here and learn. That's it. For those people that are on your leads list, they should be getting sent emails to the Thursday webinars, right? Because they interested, but they didn't quite join yet. That's going to take them over the fence. Once they're over the fence, they come on here on Tuesdays. That's it. Guys, if you just rinse and repeat that process every single week, that's your business. And once you know how to do that here, I'm not lying to you. Like, you could do this anywhere. Any business you join, next week, next month, next year, it's the same process. I literally like gave you my secret formula to how I build my 7-figure businesses. This is it, guys. I'm telling you, there's nothing else. I'm trying to look for something else, but I think this is it. But again, the only thing that you don't see that we're providing for you is the fact that you have to create the funnels. You have to create those buttons. You have to send the buttons to the websites. But we did that for you. Until you can do it yourself, or you want to do it yourself, we'll do it for you. That's it. That's the only thing you don't see behind this slide right here is the steps, yes, but the stuff that we created to make these steps happen. Again, when you get to a certain point in your business, some of you might be there already, some of you are not. It's okay. Either way, we're going to provide it for you. You can duplicate it. You can learn how to do it. You can do it yourself. It's up to you. But this is really all it takes to grow your business and have your team members follow the same steps and do the same thing. That's it. So I think I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're done. We're at an hour, 5 minutes. It's who was it? Sandra. It's information overload, folks. But Alfredo said it earlier. Just pace yourself. This is going to be replayed. This can be replayed here in the Facebook group. I'm going to crop this up, make it cleaner, and it'll be in the training site as well. But just take your time. Remember, these are all small, not small. They're important things, necessary things for your business. But these are just stepping stones. There's levels to everything, and you're going to keep climbing each level. Each week, we show you more things. You're just going to become a better marketer, and that's how you're going to start improving your conversions and getting more sales. So that's it.
That's it, guys. Before we wrap up, if you have any questions, just ask now. I see. How do we get the CF code? We'll provide that in the Facebook group, in the training site, Telegram. All of our points of communication with you guys, we'll provide that. Don't worry about it. Just at least it'll be done expected by Friday. I'm just fine tuning some of the funnel steps, so I don't want to share it now because it's not complete. If I share it now, you're gonna be stuck having to do some things yourself. So just give us a Friday. The funnel will be completed. The emails will be written up, and then obviously we'll put that in all of our points of communication. We'll have it posted here in the group, our Telegram channel. I'm sure Bitnamix will email it out to you guys, and it'll be in a training area. So you'll definitely find it somewhere.
Yep.
Any other questions? Just thank you so much. I want to become the best marketer. I see the way. Yeah, I mean, literally, if you guys just take your blinders off and look at like focus on that last slide that I showed you, and then expand on how we explained it. That's really it, guys. I swear, there's no like secret potion to this. That's it. It's really it. I mean, it's getting leads and it's putting them through a system, and the system converts them into sales. That's it. So once it becomes sales, that's how you get paid. Once they understand and they're in it, they do the same thing. They get sales, they get paid, you get paid, everybody's happy. Do we need to create the link or anything like it? ClickFunnels gives you the link. ClickFunnels, once you create an account, that'll be your link. But if you want to take an extra step, which we always recommend, we did go over domains, I believe, but we'll have it all in the steps in the training area. That'll be like the first step is how to basically get your domain. And that's 5 minutes. Literally, it's 5 minutes. You just go to Namecheap, you pick a domain you like, done deal. Once it's bought, you can redirect that domain to any web page you want. It's simple. Also, ClickFunnels allows you to add domains to their system, and it could be a part of their system as well. We'll show you guys all of that. Don't worry. That's just an extra step in the beginning part of this. But once you get a domain picked, which I remember, I did recall because I recall the comments where people were talking about the domains that they bought. So I know we did cover that. But as long as you guys have your domain, you're good. Okay, you could add it to ClickFunnels, or you can just redirect it to these links. It's really simple, guys. We're gonna be able to translate this information to other languages. Yeah, most of it's in Spanish, but that's a big job right there. We got to figure out exactly where and how to translate these things over. We're also going to need people hosting these calls in different languages. So we'll get to that point very, very soon, especially in Spanish. We got English and Spanish. That's like the majority of our marketplace, and then probably Asia and stuff like that, which we're gonna have to find a way to get to them. So looking forward to continue growth, learning. Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. Look, especially like Sandra, I know it's probably info overload, but I'm telling you, the more you come to these calls, the more you hear it and hear it and hear it, it's going to be repetitive and you're going to understand. It's going to click like, okay, just like a movie. You watch it the first time, cool. I guarantee you watch it the second and third time, there's something that you missed, or now it makes more sense because you watched the movie again. No different. I do it myself. I watch movies 2 or 3 times and I still get things I didn't get the first time. So it's part of being a human. Awesome, good stuff. So true indeed. All right, guys. So it looks like we're pretty much got all the questions answered. Been here for an hour. We got to get back to work. We got to finish creating these funnels. We got to write these emails. We got to get all this information over to you guys by Friday. And then don't forget, send your prospects over to Thursday. Again, part of the steps that we just talked about. Send them over to Thursday call. So if they're still on the fence about joining, we can help them make that decision. That's really it. All right, guys. I'm good. Dios, you good?
I'm good. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night. Hope you enjoyed the training, and the replay will be up. You guys catch it anytime you want. Take care and good night.